10 o'clock, so we'll make a start. So just coming into a comfortable seated position, somewhere you can sit with your back nice and upright and the shoulders back, so either cross-legged or have the legs out in front. Or sit in a chair, or if you needed to lean up against something, that's fine, but just have the back nice and upright, shoulders back, head up. Bring the hands into Yoga Mudra, so crossing the right fingers over the left, and just resting the hands in the lap. And closing the eyes or lowering the gaze to the floor. I'm just going to focus now on the breathing. Slowing the breath down. So slowing it down to an even 6 count in and 6 count out if you can. Or just as much as you can manage. But breathing through the nostrils. A nice, slow, even breath. And just focusing on that breath. Observing the chest rising as you breathe in, and the lungs are filling. And observing the chest falling as you breathe out and emptying the lungs. Just focusing on that movement of the body caused by the breath. And being aware of the synchronized nature of the breath and the body moving together. As you breathe in, trying to visualize energy moving up from the base of the spine all the way up to the top of the head. And as you breathe out, moving back down to the base of the spine. So breathing in, chest is rising, energy moving from the base of the spine to the top of the head. Breathing out, chest falling, energy moving back down. Just focusing here, breathing in, breathing out. Nice, deep, slow, conscious breathing. Keeping the eyes closed, bringing the palms together at the chest. We're just going to chant Om 3 times. You can join in if you want to. And then I'll chant the Gayatri mantra to start. So breathing in. Om. Gnana loosening up the body, getting everything moving on this Saturday morning, whatever you're going to do. I hope it's something nice, fun, relaxing, something different. So shaking the legs, shaking the head, just very gently to start with. Using the hands alongside the body just to keep the back upright. Feet out to the edges of the mat, then toes together. Rolling the ankles. Getting some movement into the ankles. Just take the feet in big circles now one way, so circling the feet one way and then the other way. Bringing them back. Bring the knees back and out now, still sitting up as straight as you can. Knees out to the sides and back, opening up the hips as much as you can. Legs out straight, bringing the right knee up against the chest, holding it tight, rotating the right ankle one way. Not minding any clicks and cracks, taking the foot the other way. And bouncing the knee up and down. Switch legs, bring the left knee up, sitting up straight, rotating the left foot. And then the other way, just noticing the difference between the two ankles. And then bouncing left leg up and down as vigorously or as gently as you need to. Bringing the leg down. So picking the right leg up again, so this time grabbing the foot if you can or holding under the thigh or the calf with the right hand, swinging the right leg out far as you can, so leg is either straight or bent, that's okay. Follow your foot with your gaze. Nice even swinging. And then take the head and the foot in the opposite direction. Bringing the bent right leg now close to the chest, just holding it as close as you can. And we're just going to give a little rock from side to side. Got a deep stretch this one, so just go to wherever you can go, and that might be different at this time of day or on this day. That's alright. Let's release that leg. So picking up the left leg. Again, foot or calf or thigh, swinging the left leg out as far as you can to the left, avoiding any balls or pets or ornaments. Follow your foot with your gaze to start with. And then take the head and the foot in the opposite direction. And then bending that leg, again drawing it close to the chest, cradling it in your arms and rocking the leg from side to side. With a big stretch in the left buttock. A deep stretch. Alright, releasing that leg. Just have a little shake out again. Shaking the head, give the shoulders a shake as well. Loosening up the lower body. Bending the right leg now, so bringing the right foot either on top of the right thigh or the inside. Sorry, on top of the left thigh or the inside of the left thigh. So right leg's bent, right foot's on top of the left leg or to the inside of the left leg. And the right hand's bouncing the right knee up and down. Sitting up straight, gazing forward. Letting the hand do the work. Opening up the right hip nice and gently. switch legs. So left foot on top of the right thigh onto the inside of the left thigh. Left hand bouncing the left knee. Back is straight, looking forward and just bouncing. Okay, so straightening the leg in my little shake. So we're just going to take both feet now over to the left side. So both feet are alongside each other, legs are bent, they're just to the left of the body, so you'll slightly feel like you're falling over to the right. Take the right hand behind the back, left hand on right knee, and we're going to breathe in and twist to the right. Breathing in, turning, twisting, looking over the right shoulder. So holding here, but don't forget to breathe nice and slowly, keeping the back upright. Just twisting as far as you can go. Nice, slow, deep breaths in this twist. And breathe in. Breathe out, slowly come back to face front. Take the legs out in front and then swing the feet over to the right side. So the right legs, lower legs are just to the right side of the right thigh. Left hand behind you, right hand on left knee, sitting up straight, and we'll breathe in and twist to the left. Breathing in, turning and twisting, looking over the left shoulder. We're just noticing if this is easier or harder than the other way. Remembering to breathe. And keeping the spine upright. And breathe in, breathe out, turning back to face front. Straighten the legs, a little bit of toe touching now, so just bouncing forwards and over the toes. Go gently, just easing out the twist, and just gently bouncing forward, looking over the toes. Taking the hands behind the head now, let's take the head down towards the knees. Again, just bouncing gently. Easing out the muscles. Coming up, grasping the hands behind the back. Bouncing the head towards the knees. Bringing the arms up if you can. Giving the shoulders a bit of a stretch too. And then coming back up. Let's give it all a bit of a shake out. Okay, let's take the legs wide. So taking the legs wide, make sure you're sitting straight. Let's take the fists and start giving ourselves a little massage. Being as violent or as gentle as you want to be. And some tender spots. Don't forget the base of the spine and the bottom, backs of the legs, tops of the legs, insides of the thighs. Put a toe touching to the right, so we're just going to stretch forwards and over the right foot, reaching forwards, bouncing gently. Coming up, let's go to the left. Coming up, just clasping the hands, inverting them, and bouncing forwards, so not coming down, we're just bouncing forwards very gently. And coming up. We'll take a stretch to the right side and hold it there. So just sitting up nice and straight, we're going to bring the left arm up. So breathing in, bringing the left arm up, stretching up, Breathing out, taking the right hand down to hold the right toe or the right calf and taking the left hand over. So the left arm's over the head, try not to come forward, just trying to keep in a nice straight line. Doesn't matter if either hand isn't reaching the foot, you can just hold on to the calf. Just stretching out the side. Breathe in now, bringing the arm back up. Take the left hand down to the left leg as we'll be sliding that along to the right foot. Breathe in, taking the right arm up. Breathe out, stretching over to the left. So left hand towards the left foot. Right arm above the head, stretching over to those left toes in a nice line, not tipping forwards. Feeling the stretch down the right side of the body. Just holding and breathing. Breathing in, coming up. Okay, let's bring the soles of the feet together. Wrapping the hands around the soles of the feet, or the feet rather. Sitting up straight, let's bounce the knees up and down. Just butterflying the knees. Opening the hips. Giving you some blood circulation to the hip and pelvic area. Easing out the very lower area of the back nice and gently. Alright, and again we're just going to invert the hands and we're just going to very gently bounce forward, keeping the soles of the feet together. Nice and easy. Bouncing forwards. And then coming back. Have a drink if you need to. I feel very hot in my kitchen today. Okay, so we're going to do Navasana, the boat posture. So we can do it a number of different ways. So just start by having the knees up like this. Feet are a reasonable distance away from the bottom. Bring the hands to the back of the thighs. We're just going to start by leaning backwards, so balancing on the tailbone. And then if you want to, you can straighten the legs, keeping the back nice and straight, holding here. And if you feel able to, you can take the arms away, focusing on the toes, trying to have the legs straight as possible, trying to have the back straight, looking at the toes, holding and breathing, and then breathing out, coming back down. Alright, so we're going to do that again, and we're going to do, well, it's called Navaka Kriya, which is the boat posture with our movement action. This is where we do our rowing, nice and fast. It's fun, we're moving our arms, we're also churning up the area around the abdominal organs, very good for the digestion, and it's fun. So taking the hands behind the thighs again, let's just tip back onto the tailbone. You can stay here if you want to, it's fine. Or you can straighten your legs, take the arms out, and then from here we're going to row. So rowing with our hands, looking forwards, holding and breathing, and then bringing the legs down. Just give the legs a little shake out. A little bit of work on the core, that one, as well as our balance and other things. Alright, sitting up straight, arms out now. Let's just tap the fingers into the palms, one at a time. Then opening and closing, stretching and clenching. Making fists now. Let's rotate the wrists, taking them one way and then the other way. And then rotating at the elbows and then the other way. Bringing the hands down to the thighs, let's roll the shoulders, nice big circles. All the way up to the ears and down and around. Let's take them the other way. Crunchy shoulders. Okay, so let's breathe in. Draw the shoulders up to the ears, tip the head back slightly and hold, and then we'll let the shoulders drop down with a big sigh, 3 times. So breathing in, bringing the shoulders up to the ears, tipping the head back, letting them drop, and again, breathe in, up to the ears, tip the head back slightly, and let them drop. Once more, breathe in, tipping the head back, letting them drop. Taking the head from side to side very gently. Just easing out any tension in the neck. Up and down. Left and right. Forwards and backwards, adjusting the chin out, bringing the chin to the chest a couple of times. And then let's just shake the head up and down, left and right. Not minding any crunching in the head, it's okay if a little weird. And then coming back to centre. Alright, so have a drink and let's come onto our knees. So coming onto the knees, hands and knees, sorry. Let's just do a little bit of forwards and backwards crawling on our mats. Just getting used to being on the hands and knees. Let's take this opportunity to have a little stretch out the belly bits in the back. Take a bit of side to side crawling. Then coming back to the centre of the mat. We're going to do Chiri Kriya. So this is where we move with the breath, but we lift the leg up. So we do the right leg 3 times and the left 3 times. Have the knees together, or if you have a bad back, have them slightly apart. The knees are under the hips and the hands are under the shoulders. Okay, so right leg first. So breathing in, lifting the right leg up, bringing the head up. Breathe out, slowly coming down, arch the back, head and knee close together underneath. And again, breathe in, look up, leg up. Breathe out, head and knee underneath. Once more, breathing in, right leg up, head up, breathing out, head and knee together. Bring that one down, let's do the left. Breathing in, left leg up, head up, breathe out, head and knee together. And again, left leg, breathe in, head up, leg as straight as you can, breathe out, arch the back, head and knee close together. Once more, breathing in, left leg up, head up, breathing out, head and knee together underneath. Coming back into hands and knees now. Going to give a little stretch to the shoulders. So from hands and knees, you're going to take the right hand underneath the body, all the way, and you're going to take the right shoulder to the mat and rest the right ear on the mat. So the right hand is just coming away from the body, palm facing up, and then either keeping the left hand by the face or just taking that left arm above the head, stretching forwards. So we're twisting the top of the spine, giving the shoulders a nice twist. Bottom is in the air. And just holding here for a moment. Bringing the left hand hand now back to the side of the face, pushing yourself back up onto all fours. Hope you can see me okay, because that was the other way. But we're going to go this way now. So from all fours, taking the left hand under the body all the way, bringing the left shoulder to the mat and the left ear to the mat. So the left arm is outstretched, palm facing up, and then taking the right hand away from the head, palm down. And just stretching through the back, through the shoulders. If the right arm is too much here, you can bring the hand back to the face. And come up anytime you need to if it's a bit too much. And giving the upper back a nice twist. Bringing the right hand back to the side of the face, pushing up back into all fours. Just coming back to sit on the heels. So we're going to do Ustrasana, the camel. So we'll do it 3 times and we'll be breathing in and rising up. Then we'll be breathing out, just taking a back bend, and you can either just hang like this or you can use your hands to support your back. And then we'll breathe in and come up and sit back on the heels. So we're just going to do that 3 times. So it's a back bend, so do to your ability, don't overdo it, a small amount is fine. So sitting on the heels, breathing in, rising up on the knees, breathing out, bending the back, breathing in, coming back up, breathing out, sitting back on the heels. And again, breathing in, keeping the back straight, coming up. Breathing out, bending the back, supporting the back if you need to. Breathing in, coming up. Breathe out, sitting back, keeping the back straight. One more time, breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, gently bending the back. Breathe in, coming up. Breathe out, sitting back down. Just coming forwards now, let's just stretch the arms out to the top of the mat, head to mat, bottom to the heels, stretching the hands away from the bottom. Just resting for a moment. Keep the hands where they are. Breathing in very slowly. Let's come forward, looking up. Breathing out, taking the bottom back to the heels. And again, breathing in, coming forwards, looking up, coming into Bhujangasana, Cobra posture. Breathing out, bottom to the heels, stretching back. Once more, breathing in, coming forwards, looking up, breathe out. Bottom back to the heels. Coming up now, bringing the hands closer to the body so you're on all fours. So we're going to tuck the toes under, straighten the legs, come up into Merasana. So adjust your feet and hands. Bring yourself into a nice mountain posture, a V-shaped posture. Hands are shoulder width, feet are hip width. Having the legs straight if you can, although a bend is fine. Arms straight, back straight. Holding here, just breathing. Stretching the backs of the legs, stretching through the back and the arms, all round. Good stretch for the body. Walking the hands to the feet now. Just having a little bounce over the toes. Don't worry if you don't touch the toes, just bounce towards them. And then bending the knees, let's roll up to standing. Whew. I feel really warm. Okay, sorry if I'm a little bit of a silhouette, but it's a bit sunny out there, but as long as you can see my body, that's fine. Okay, so have a drink. We're on our feet. Just stand on the left leg, give the right leg a good shake. So going gently or a bit more vigorous if you want to. Stand on the right, shaking the left. Standing on the left, let's swing the right leg forwards and backwards. Hold on to something if you want to. If you're with someone else, you could hold on to them. And don't kick your animals. Standing on your right, swinging the left. Finding a point that's not moving to focus on to stop you from wobbling if you need to. Standing on the left, swinging the right leg side to side. Standing on the right, swinging the left. Can't remember if I said the right leg last time. Coming back down. Shaking the right hand. Let's shake it all around, so moving the shoulder as well. Shaking the hand, stirring up the energy around us. And then the left. So this is our Saturday morning, cleaning out, getting rid of the week. Both hands now, we're going to shake them up, shaking them down to the right, to the left, and all around the body. Really shaking the hands, using the hands to stir up any negativity, stirring up the energy body, cleaning it up, getting rid of anything that's happened that we didn't like this week, getting rid of it because it's in the past. So we're going to breathe in, let it go, and again, all around, moving the body, getting a good bit of movement in, and getting a good sense of cleaning up all around our space, getting rid of any negativity. Breathe in, let it go, once more. Make sure you get everywhere, behind you, all around you. Breathing in, letting it go, letting the arms swing. Just letting the arms swing around the body. Nice and heavy, swinging the shoulders, twisting the spine. And then we'll come back to standing. Bringing the weight to the balls of the feet. Palms out, close the eyes, standing up nice and straight. Resting the body, slowing the breath. Feeling the tingling in the fingertips of the energy you've moved around the body. Relaxing the body. Okay, so opening the eyes. So let's take a few stretches. So just have the feet about hip width apart. Breathing in, taking both arms up. Nice and straight. Just breathe out here for a moment. Just have the palms facing each other. The arms are straight alongside the ears. And we're going to stretch over to each side. So breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, stretching over to the right side. Breathing in, coming up. Breathe out to the left. Breathing in, stretching up, breathing out to the right. Breathe in, stretch up, Breathe out to the left. Breathe in and up. Breathe out to the right. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out to the left. Breathe in, stretching up. Breathe out, taking the arms back to the sides. So now we're just going to raise and lower the arms, really good for the lymphatic system, getting that lymph fluid moving. So taking both arms now, moving with the breath, breathing in, stretching the arms up, stretch up, breathe out, bringing them back down. This time we're going to take them to the sides and all the way up, breathing in, to the sides, all the way up, breathe out, and all the way down. And again, breathing in, stretching up, breathing out and down. It's really helping lymphatic drainage here. Breathing in up to the sides. Don't lift our arms enough to help that circulate. Breathe out and down. And once more, breathing in, stretching up, breathing out and down. Once more to the side, breathing in, breathing out and down. And again, just let the body rest. Take the palms out, close the eyes. Just feeling the tension in the shoulders now, just relaxing and coming out through the fingertips. Just resting the body. Alright, so let's do some standing postures. So we'll do Trikona Asana. So jumping or stepping the feet 2 to 3 feet apart, arms at shoulder level. Checking the feet are parallel, arms nice and straight but not tense. Turning on the right heel now. So right toes are in line with the right fingers. We'll keep the right leg straight and take the right hand down to the right leg, wherever that is. So breathe in. Breathe out, stretching forward at the hips, taking the right hand down to the right leg. Left arm directly above the head. If you can, looking up at the back of the left hand, if not, looking forward. Checking your body's not tipping forwards, you're nice and straight. Come up on the right leg if you need to. And feeling the stretch down the left side, breathing deeply into the left lung and feeling it stretch. You try and breathe really deeply here. Just holding and breathing, remembering that slow breathing. Turning the head, so you're looking down at the right foot. Let's breathe in, bring the arms back up. Turn the foot and head back to centre. We'll go to the left. If you need to rest your arms, you can. And then bringing them back up straight, turning the left toes in line with the left fingers. Breathe in. Breathe out, stretching forward with the left hand. Take it down to the left leg. Right hand directly above the head, looking up at the right hand if you can. Stretching down the right side, breathing into the right lung. Again, just make sure you're nice and upright. No need to come further down. You do not get any further benefit by taking that left hand to the ankle. Breathing into the right side. Down at the left foot now, breathing in, coming all the way back up. Turn the foot and head back to centre. Jumping or stepping the feet back. Just let the body rest for a couple of moments. Palms out, close the eyes. Feeling any tension just flooding out of the body through the fingertips and the toes. Noticing difference in how the body feels between being in tension, Spanda, or non-tension, Nishpanda. Okay, so we're going to come back to that position. So jumping or stepping the feet 2 to 3 feet apart. This time we're going to do Trikonasana with a twist. So what we'll be doing, I'll just show you, we'll be turning the arms and we'll be taking the left hand down to the inside of the right foot. You can bend the right knee and you can keep the right knee bent. And if you can't reach the floor, you can just hold on to the leg and twist that way. So we're just giving a twist. So turning on the right heel so the right toes are in line with the right fingers. Arms nice and straight, breathing in. Breathing out, turning the arms now, bending the right knee if you need to, taking the left hand down to the inside of the right foot or holding on to the right leg, twisting and having the right arm directly above the head and looking around at the right hand if you can. If that arm is aching, you can take it behind your back and have the left hand on the leg. If you can't reach the floor, it's fine, and bend the right knee as much as you need to. And holding and breathing, enjoying this lovely twist, feeling nice and steady. Looking down now, breathing in, untwist, coming back up, turn the foot and head back, going the other way. Give the arms a shake if you need to. Arms up, turning the left foot so they're in line with the left fingers. Arms up, so breathing in, breathing out, turning the arms, bending the left knee slightly, taking the right hand down towards the inside of the left foot, either popping it on the floor or holding the left leg. Left arm directly above the head, turning the head towards the hand if you can. Don't worry if you can't. Keep holding, keep breathing, twisting the spine, stretching our legs. Looking down at the left foot, breathing in, untwisting. Turn the foot and head back to centre. Jumping or stepping the legs back together. Close the eyes, take the palms out, just rest the body. Letting the tension fall out of the body. Slowing the breath. Opening the eyes. So let's do a balance. Let's do Nataraja, also known as the dancer's posture. It's actually Shiva dancing, the ultimate dancer. So we're going to start by standing on the right leg. I have to remember which leg to do. Standing on the right leg. Okay, so just getting your sense of balance in your right leg. Picking up the left foot behind you. And taking the right arm up and looking forwards, and you can stay here if you want to and just balance like this. If you want to though, on an in-breath, take the left leg out behind you, keeping the body upright. Breathing deeply into the right lung, stretching the right arm up, giving a little back bend by taking that left leg back. Holding and breathing. Breathing out, coming down. Okay, let's do the other side. So bringing the weight into the left foot now. Picking up the right foot behind you. Bringing the left arm up. Again, staying here if you want to. Otherwise, breathing in, taking the right foot back. Keeping the body upright, breathing into the left lung. Having a gentle back bend, holding and breathing. focusing on a non-moving spot to stop yourself from wobbling. And breathing out and down. And facing front, take the palms out, close the eyes, relax, rest the body, slow the breath. So we'll do a forward bend and come down now. So just have the feet about hip width apart, standing up nice and straight, shoulders back. Breathing in, taking the arms up alongside the ears, stretch up. Breathe out, folding forward at the hips, slowly coming down, keeping the arms alongside the ears. When you're as far down as you can go, grab hold of your legs, wherever that is, doesn't matter. If you're holding your toes, you can lift your toes up and slide your hands underneath. Wherever you are holding now, breathe in, lift the head, look up, flatten the back. Breathe out now, bringing the head down towards the knees again. We're just going to hold here for a moment. Stretching the backs of the legs, stretching the spine, letting the blood come to our head, letting gravity pull us down. Taking the hands off the legs or the feet, bending the knees slightly so you can take the fingertips to the floor, and then very slowly coming down into a squat, and either keeping the hands on the floor in front of you or hugging your knees tight. Tucking the nose in, giving yourself a little squeeze. And then we're going to come down. So let's come down onto our left side to start with. So lying on the left side, propping your head up on your left hand. And have the right hand for the moment in front of the body, just to hold yourself upright. And have the look down the body, check you're in a nice straight line. One leg on top of the other. So in a moment we're going to bend the right leg, catch hold of the foot or wherever we can on the leg, and we're going to straighten that right leg and just hold it up for a few moments, okay? So bend the right leg, take the right hand now to grab the right foot or maybe the calf or anywhere else on the leg, straighten the right leg, and we're going to hold it here for a few moments. Keep breathing, stretching out the right leg. And if the leg is here and you're just holding on to the thigh, that's fine. It really doesn't matter if you go to where you can go, and over time that may improve. You're still getting the same benefit. And then slowly bending the right knee, and then taking the leg out again. So come onto your right side now, so we can do the other side. So gently rolling over, resting your head on your right hand with the elbow bent, left hand in front. Just check the legs are nice and straight. And then bending that left leg, grabbing hold of the left foot or anywhere on the left leg, calf, thigh, behind the knee. Straightening the left leg as best you can. Involves a bit of balancing this as well, so you may find yourself tipping back a little, that's okay. Stretching the leg. Just holding and breathing. And then slowly bending the leg, straightening it. Just come over onto your back, Just lying on the back now, just have the palms face downwards, head in centre. So we're just going to hold the individual legs up now, like we did on the side. So we'll start with the right leg. So breathing in, slowly taking the right leg all the way up to the top, flattening the foot. We're just going to hold it here. Keep breathing. Don't worry if it's only halfway up, just hold it to wherever you can. Pointing the toes, breathe out, slowly lowering the right leg. Then we're going to take the left leg, breathe in, lift the left leg up, flatten the foot, hold the left leg up. Keep holding, keep breathing, noticing the difference. Is this leg more bent or more straight? Is there a bit more shaking perhaps in the muscles? And pointing the foot, slowly lowering back down. Just giving the head a little rock from side to side, just letting the feet flop outwards. Alright, so if you need to, just bring the knees to the chest now, give yourself a little hug and a little rock. And then we're going to go into relaxation. So getting yourself ready, so either just lying back down, or if you need a blanket or something to make you more comfortable, then get that ready now. Okay, so lying on your back in Shavasana, so the legs are out straight, heels are together, letting the feet flop outwards, bringing the knees up at any time if you need to, or maybe tucking a rolled up blanket under the knees if it's painful to have the legs out straight for too long, if it's sore on the back for you. Arms are alongside the body. Arms preferably turned upwards. Just giving the head a little rock from side to side, loosening the neck. And bring the head back to centre. Just jutting the chin into the chest, lengthening the neck. Bringing the mind back to the breathing once more. Focusing on lengthening the breath again, evening out the breath, slowing it down, relaxing the body, letting the body relax onto the floor, letting the body be supported by the floor. And taking the mind now down to the toes. Relaxing the toes, relaxing the feet, relaxing the ankles. Focusing on the calves, relaxing the calves, relaxing the shins, and relaxing the knees. Focusing on the thighs and relaxing around both thighs. And taking the attention to the base of the spine, relaxing the base of the spine and the hips and the pelvis. And observing now that the whole of the lower part of the body and the legs is completely relaxed. Bringing your attention now to the back and relaxing all the way up the back, relaxing each vertebra into the mat, relaxing the whole of the spine. Focusing on the abdomen, relaxing across the abdomen, relaxing the internal organs, the abdominal muscles. Bringing the attention to the chest, relaxing across the chest and feeling the chest heavy and relaxed. Now observing that the whole of the torso is completely relaxed. Bringing the mind now down to the fingertips, relaxing the fingers and the hands and the wrists. Relaxing both lower arms, relaxing the elbows, relaxing the upper arms, relaxing both shoulders. Being aware now that both arms are completely heavy and relaxed. Focusing now on the neck and the throat, relaxing them, relaxing the jaw, letting it hang open slightly, relax the tongue inside of the mouth. Relaxing your cheeks and your nose and your eyes. Relaxing behind the ears, relaxing the back of the head, feeling the back of the head heavy on the mat. Relaxing the top of the head and finally coming to the forehead, relaxing gently across the forehead. And the whole head and face is relaxed. Just bringing your focus to the point between the eyebrows, taking that focus inwards about an inch, resting there. And now the whole body is completely relaxed. Whole body is completely calm. The whole body is completely still. Just bringing the mind now back to the breath. Taking a few deep breaths. Starting to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Very gently rolling onto your left side. Just resting your head on your left arm for a moment. And then rolling onto your tummy, resting your forehead on the backs of your hands. pushing yourself up to a seated position, keeping the eyes closed, bringing the palms together at the chest and Namaskara Mudra. And when we're ready, we'll just chant to close the class. Sukhino bhavantu sarve janaha sukhino bhavantu Om Shanti 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 Om. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you have a lovely Saturday, lovely weekend, and a lovely week. And I shall be back here next Saturday. So thanks very much for coming. Have a great weekend, and I hope everyone's well and happy and safe and doing okay.